Hey everyone, I'm Mitchell.
And I'm Amanda.
And you're listening to the Happily Ever After podcast. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode. And just want to say welcome back, Amanda.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's been so long since we've had you on the podcast.
It's like a month. Right?
Yeah, it's been like a month, yeah. But I'm glad to have you back here.
Thanks.
With me. It was a long almost month without you.
Well, as much as I enjoyed myself, it was a long month without you, just having to be the only parent to the kids.
Yeah, no, she didn't say
away from home.
Exactly. It has nothing to do with me.
Well,
it's all about like the kids.
Well, I talked to you enough.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just missed you,
Yeah, I
and
missed
the
you
kids.
too.
I'm glad just to be sitting. I'm glad we had a really good vacation.
We did.
We're going to get into that over the next couple episodes. But I'm just glad to be home with you and just have you here again. And I'm glad to be back on the podcast with you.
Yeah, me too.
And just want to thank all you all who are joining us this week, listening and hanging out with us as you do every week. And we really appreciate your support. And honestly, if you're enjoying everything we do, you enjoy the content that we're making, there's even more content to be had. We do bonus shows over on our Patreon. There's exclusive perks over there. So come join us. Every membership helps support the podcast and everything we do. So you can check us out over on patreon.com/happilyeverafter. And guess what? This week, we had someone upgrade from a free member to our monorail membership.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We did. So thank you, Olivia, from Soaring Around WDW podcast. She upgraded to a monorail pilot. So she traded in her wings, her soaring wings, to become a monorail pilot. So really appreciate your support and appreciate your friendship. So thank you so much for that. And another way you can support our show is Apple 5-star reviews. If you leave a written review, we'll read it in our next episode. We have one 5-star review left. This is it. And there actually might be more. We're having issues with our 5-star reviews. Like they're getting like stuck in limbo, and we've had to contact Apple about it. And they're like, hey, let the people who are posting them know that they need to report the problem. So if you've posted one and we haven't read it, let us know, because there is an issue right now. But this is the only one that we have left. So please let us leave us a review. So hopefully we don't go next week without another 5-star. But this one is a great one. It's from our friends over at Rope Drop Radio with the title of Great Podcast. And they said, Mitchell and Amanda deliver a fun, knowledgeable Disney podcast full of great tips. They offer a unique perspective, both as previous cast members and parents to toddlers. A must listen. So thank you guys.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. Thank you for taking the time to give us a 5-star review. Also want to remind everyone, I mentioned it, I think like maybe an episode or two ago, but we have 2 podcasts right now, 2 shows. They're the exact same thing, but they're posted on Apple Podcast. We will be removing one very soon, so that way it's not populated twice. So if for whatever reason you see the show go away in your feed, or you're not getting the subscribed episodes, if you subscribe and it's not populating week over week, just go check out. There's another show. It's the same thing. It's us, but for some reason Apple Podcast generated our show twice, and they're able to give us instructions on how to get rid of the second duplicated show. So we're going to try to clear that up in the next couple of weeks. So make sure you're aware and you switch over to the main feed. And I guess right now the way best to know is if you look at the review section, we have like 30 plus reviews under our main show feed. So make sure you're subscribed to that one. Let's get into what's been going on. There's been a lot going on. There's a lot I want to touch on from this week. I don't say a lot, but just a little bit. And then we're going to get in today to Amanda's trip to Washington, D.C., and your little bit of time in New Jersey. And the next week, we're going to talk about our vacation at Long Beach Island.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention that we have been getting... So I look at all the analytics and statistics on our podcast just because I'm a nerd like that. And I'm just like, who's listening and where? And we have a lot of listeners coming from Minnesota, California, and New Jersey, out of all places. New Jersey makes a little bit of sense because you have some family there, but we have a lot of listeners from New Jersey. So if you're from Minnesota, California, and New Jersey, and you're listening, we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. But Minnesota, out of all places,
that is an interesting one.
It is an interesting one, and that's like our number one right now. So it's really crazy. So do you
have any friends or anyone over there?
No, that's what I'm like so amazed at. I'm like, I don't know anyone who lives in Minnesota. Maybe I do. Maybe you're going to message me and be like, you old fool. Like, I live in Minnesota right now.
You old fool.
You old fool. Don't you remember?
Well, older than me.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening, and everyone. No matter where you live, we just appreciate you joining us and choosing us each week. Another thing with the statistics, it's like every day someone's listening to the UK Candy Hall episode. Like,
honestly, I really don't remember much of what was in that episode to be very, I don't know, anything important.
I know we tried candy from the
Are
UK.
people like listening like all the way through, or is it just like the beginning and then they're like, this sucks, and then moving on?
I don't know. I'm not able to see that portion of it.
Really?
No, it's like a glitch, which I need to contact them about as well. But like, it won't let me see like the duration for that one.
Why?
I don't know. But yeah, like it's like every day I'm getting tons of listens for that specific episode, and I'm like, is this just like generating for people? Like, like when someone sees Happily Ever After, the first video that pops up is the UK Candy Hall video, and they're like, yeah, let me just give this one a try.
Yeah, but it's like so weird because usually like a candy haul is like a video.
I know, and we're just like, we got stuff from friends of ours who sent it over, and we're like, well, let's just try it on an episode. Try
it. Yeah,
it's so weird. Yeah,
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, want to mention while Amanda was away, we did 2 episodes. We did 2 episodes without you.
That's okay.
Pretty successful, might I add.
We can do another one. I'll go to bed early.
No, we did a DVC one with Trey. Had him on talking about his DVC contract, and that's really awesome. A really good listen if you just vacation to Disney, every year or every other year. It's a really good listen. And then we did one about what it means to be a Disney dad, and I had so much fun with Trey and Zach just kind of talking about like memories and experiences and like what it means like taking our kids to the parks and like growing up in the parks and like letting our kids experience it now. And we're gonna have you and some of the girls on at some point to do like what it means to be a Disney mom.
Yeah,
and I think that's gonna be a lot of fun
nice.
too. Yeah. Also, this week, when this is coming out, our Dollywood vlog, one of our more recent Dollywood vlogs.
That's a cute video.
It is so good.
Yeah.
It was just Jackson and I at Dollywood.
I was thinking about it yesterday when you were editing it, that I'm gonna have my time to go with Jack by myself. I also kind of thought about doing Splash Country instead of Dollywood.
Oh. Okay, that's a good one.
But then I'm like, well, maybe we should do that all together because I think Stella would like that too. But anyway, I was like, I'd really like to go with him. And like, of course I'm going to. And I'm like, but I don't want to vlog it.
Yeah, you would.
But I don't want to like miss out on the moments that you caught because they were really sweet. But like, I also don't want to vlog it.
Okay. I asked Amanda while she was she went back to the beach with Jackson while we were at Long Beach Island. Okay. Long story short. I said, hey, when you go back down there, can you just like vlog just a clip or 2 while you're there? She's like, yeah, sure. She comes back. I'm like, did you vlog anything? She said, no, I took a picture of Jackson though.
One picture. That was it.
I said, what?
Because like so even if I'm not, Jackson's favorite part of the beach is going into the water and playing in the waves. So I don't have pockets in my swimsuit. Like my bikini does not have pockets.
Wouldn't it be great if it did?
Right. So, I mean, I don't know where you'd put it. So
That's true, yeah.
where am I supposed to put my phone after I'm like, oh, let me take some videos of Jackson, let him play in the water by himself, run back up, pop my phone back up by my bag, and then go all the way back. Like, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. I get your point. But you could have taken
So it's like, let's run down there. Okay, Jack, no, do this for the camera. And then run back, put my phone back up, pull him out of the water, put my phone back up, and then go back and let him,
You make a good point. But did you build a sandcastle or do anything like that? You just went and played in the water?
We just played in the water. Yeah.
You're going to see me on the vlogs. It's just going to be me here at the house being like, and this part was where Jackson and Amanda went back to the beach. And
it'll just be the singular picture of Jackson. It has to make it in.
I'll try to make it happen.
It's cute.
I'll try to make it happen. Is it cute? I haven't even seen it.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, he's always cute. But he's just sitting there, I think, eating grapes or something. I don't know.
Eating grapes. That sounds like Jackson.
Yeah, Dad brought grapes down.
The Dollywood vlog, though, yeah, you were watching a little bit while I was editing.
I got a text. Oh, I feel like I'm on Love Island. I got a text.
I was like, was that the point
there? Wait, didn't you hear the monorail chime? Ding dong.
I actually didn't.
You didn't?
No, not from here.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I got a text.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. It was Hannah.
Oh, Hey, Hannah. But yeah, the Dollywood vlog, it's so sweet. It's probably one of my favorite vlogs I've made in a long time.
Oh, there's 2 pictures of Jackson.
2 pictures?
They're
Okay.
the same picture, though.
It's the same picture.
One of them he's chewing, and one of them he's not.
Okay.
It's cute.
Oh, okay, that is cute.
Yeah, it is a cute picture.
Yeah, you guys will have to see.
Yeah.
Be looking out for that. I'm just excited. You guys got to check out the Dollywood vlog when it comes out. Definitely make sure you do. Even if you don't have any interest in Dollywood, just for the pure, like, it was just so sweet. We had such a great time. Jackson was so, it was amazing. Go check it out if you haven't watched it yet already. So, and then if you're part of our Patreon community, you get exclusive perks like we talked about, but you get our mini vlogs from the beach and just a little bit of an update on that. The intention was to do them while we were there. That was difficult. We were so busy every single night.
So busy.
So they are a little bit delayed. They'll be coming out very shortly, and then we're trying to get the vlogs down very quickly as well. So if you want to see like the mini vlogs, come join our Patreon. You'll get a link to all that. But that's it. That's it for the week. I guess it was all my stuff I just have written down. Well, do you have anything to add? I left you out. You've been gone for 2 weeks. You kind of lost your spot here.
Yeah. I mean, my week was just like getting back into the swing of things, really. Like getting back into like regular nap routines and eating and cooking and food shopping and getting all that stuff done. You and I had a hugely productive day on Monday.
We really did.
Like, we got halfway through Monday and we were like the biggest curmudgeons. We were like, we didn't do anything today. All we did was this, this, and this. And we were like, oh, wait, we kind of did a lot, first of all. And second of all, the kids go to bed early. And we were up until midnight, though. Yeah. We did everything.
We cleaned so much in this house.
We have to do this like unnecessary deep clean of our couches because Moana, one of our lovely, lovely cats that I found outside a few years ago.
Make sure things
she was a stray. We trauma bonded. It was not a great time in my life and apparently not in hers either. And she just kind of pees on everything.
Yeah.
We thought it was like a bladder leakage problem. Now we think it's more of a she hates Maui kind of problem. But it used to be like sporadic. Now it's like intentional. I don't know. Anyway, sometimes things just aren't as clean as what we would like them to be. So we tend to cover our couches and sometimes they get uncovered because kids and cats. And we have to take all the stuffing out of our couch cushions and put them into garbage bags and like spray them down. I found the baking soda, by the way.
Where was it at?
It's in the pantry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Baking soda and everything. And then we wash all of the couch covers, like the actual cushions to the couch. And it is such a long process. There's 5 of them that we have to take all the stuffing out, put them in 5 different garbage bags, and then unstuff the bottom cushions, which are just like the big foam pieces. Wash them, dry them, spray everything down, and hand scrub everything that we can. It's like a big undertaking.
It really
and it's
is.
not just because we have cats, it's just because we have Moana.
Yeah.
Because
Maui's a good boy.
She's a little unhinged, I'm not going to lie.
She is.
I actually think she's like a 1,000-year-old witch.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's peeing on everything, but I do think that she's like a 1,000-year-old witch.
There's an ongoing joke. It's been deeply rooted, but
I think it's real.
But she's also like such a sweet cat.
She is so sweet, loves every single creature on this planet except for Maui, which like really doesn't work out well for us.
Yes.
Or her, I guess.
Yeah. We both wanted a second cat, but like you're like, when you found her, you're like, it's going to be great. He's going to have
You
somebody.
wanted a female. Yep. You wanted a small female cat who was very loving.
Yes.
I found you a small female cat who is very loving and also has a bladder problem.
You didn't tell me all the baggage that came with her.
Didn't know about the baggage. I didn't know. I knew that she was flea infested and she was a poor, scrawny little cat. And I was like 3-4 months removed from Jackson's heart surgery. So we were all going through it.
Yeah.
And here we are, trauma bonding, and she pees on everything. So anyway, we did a huge deep cleaning of the couches, but we also like cleaned like under the couches. We were moving furniture, sweeping, mopping, got like all the counters cleaned off, like the fridge and everything. It was really nice. We got like absolutely everything done. Like even like all the little junkety stuff around the house. It just tends to get like trapped in like the end tables and the entertainment stand. Like everything was put away and done and taken care of. And now it's just been maintenance mode because we have Stella's birthday party coming up this weekend.
Yeah, really
My
excited.
parents coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, gonna be a good weekend.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Also, what else did we do? We built Jackson's bed.
Huge milestone. Yeah, a huge milestone. So let's. We came back. So what? Don't even go there. I worked hard while you were gone.
You had a job to do.
I had a job to do. I had a job of getting Jackson's toddler bed switched to a full size, like, regular bed.
Yes.
Bought all the stuff. It didn't come in till...
The issue is not that the stuff didn't come in. The issue is that Mitchell could have had 85% of it done if he just built the actual frame, because it's from his crib / toddler bed. We bought the rails like literally 3 years ago. Like when he was 1, we bought the rails to make it a full-size bed just because his furniture is gray. And like I feel like it's kind of like a niche color for like our generation. And I'm just afraid that like at some point it would have sold out and like he wouldn't have his matching rails to his bed. And then it kind of would have been pointless to buy a convertible crib. So anyway, we have the rails. So Mitchell could have dismantled the toddler bed, which was the hardest part for me. Is to take apart this crib that we built together 4 years ago. And
yeah. And don't you think you would have been sad if...
No, I would have been happy that I didn't have to dismantle it. Literally screw by screw.
Okay, but also now that we did it together, do you really think I could have done it by myself?
No, I actually don't.
Yeah.
I think you would have had a hard time with those rails on the side.
Yes.
I don't think you would have figured out that the legs were on the side rails instead of on the front, the headboard, the footboard, whatever it's called.
Exactly. Would have been a nightmare.
Yeah, I know. But I like wish you would have done it because we were up until like 10 o'clock at night. The day that we took our 12-hour ride home from New Jersey.
It was only 11 hours and 10 minutes, by the way.
It felt like 12 hours when you're sitting in between 2 full-size car seats in the back.
Yeah.
With one kid who won't stop talking and the other kid who won't stop crying. And you're like, la-di-da, sipping your Monster, having your sweet tarts. And I'm like, my eye is twitching over here.
I was doing great.
You were doing great.
Yeah. So yeah, we stayed up all night getting that done, getting his bed switched over. Yeah. And he loves it.
Yeah.
Molly got him some Hot Wheel sheets.
Yeah.
And
a comforter.
And a comforter, yeah.
And everything.
Yeah, so thank you, Molly.
He's all set up. He has 2 sets of Hot Wheels sheets.
Yes.
1 comforter. And then she also got him a soft-sided car carrying case, like a little travel case. It's so cute.
It's great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a really big... Actually, still haven't unpacked our suitcases yet.
No.
We still have a lot to do with that. And it won't be tonight because we're recording this. It's 10 o'clock right now on a Thursday. I have work at 7 a.m., which means I've got to get up at 5:15 a.m. So as of right now...
But also, Stella is sleeping fully through the night now.
Yeah, she's off bottles.
Turned 1 June 30th.
We have a lot to catch you guys up on. We have
so much to catch up on. But like half of it's in the beach, so I don't want to like touch on it too much. So Stella turned 1 on June 30th. It was actually a really excellent day. Like I had a very good time. We'll talk about that more in our LBI podcast. I was going to say vlog podcast. Well, we'll be a vlog too.
Yeah, we'll be, yeah.
And then on the 4th, she had her last bottle on our way. No, when I put her down to sleep when we got home from New Jersey. But we have been doing the straws. So we've been doing the Dr. Brown's bottles, but they have like a straw insert that you can buy. And so we've been using that instead of like the nipple top of a bottle for like a while now, like a month at least.
Yeah.
Like I brought extra like tops of the bottles, like the nipple tops, like just in case she went through a lot of bottles or like she was up a lot at night. But yeah, she's been using the straw bottles for like a whole month. And then the 4th, right before I put her to bed, she like was barely taking her formula anymore. She's just such a foodie. She just loves to eat. We like offered it to her like 3 times a day. When she got up at night, we'd offer it to her and she's not interested.
Yeah, it was perfect. We like didn't have to really wean her. Like
we didn't wean her off anything. Yeah,
we kind of did.
She was never upset that she wasn't getting the nipple bottle.
Yeah,
like she was happy with the straw. So we just fine. And she also went from like warm formula to like cold and room temperature formula with no problem.
Yeah.
She was just like, I'm just happy to be here. That's like always what she's been though.
Yeah.
She was happy to be here. I think the straw definitely helped with that though. I think it was still like the nipple portion of the bottle. I think she would have been more mad.
Yes.
But like the straw makes it more of like a drink, like water or like regular milk to her.
Yeah.
So that was the last bottle she was offered. And then she slept through the night from like 7 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., like 3 nights in a row. And then she was up twice, 2 different days at like 6:30. And Mitchell was able to, he picked her up and you just pat her back and soothe her and put her back down and she went back to sleep.
Yeah, a couple of seconds, like maybe 30 seconds of like picking her up, patting her.
But Jack was a terrible bedside soother. If you were picking him up, you were going to give him a bottle.
Yeah. Or you're just getting up for the day.
Yeah. No, we definitely had a harder time transitioning him off of bottles and sleeping through the night. But Stella just like is sleeping through the night on her own, got herself off of bottles, is sleeping on her own, on herself. Like she's done it before, but like she's never woken up and like not had a bottle before.
Yeah.
And she's doing great with it. So we're really happy. She's just eating everything.
Very happy.
And she's taking steps.
She's taking.
She's doing like 3, 4, 5 steps in a row, and then she'll plop down on her little booty, and then she'll get back up. And it was really cute though. At the beginning of the week, she went to go walk. She would just stand there and get mad and start like yelling at herself, and then she would walk. Like no one's forcing her to do anything. No one's even like near her, and she like stands up and she's like, "Oh, I can do it."
She's so hilarious.
Yeah, she's so funny.
She's also, since you've been gone, she's learned a lot of new words.
Yeah.
And she's doing a lot more. She's like saying wow. She's saying,
oh my gosh, that one is so funny. Wow.
She almost sometimes it almost sounds like the Owen Wilson, like wow.
It does. It's so cute.
Like,
wow. She also says bye and bye.
Yeah, bye. She says a lot of new things.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
She used to call me
Yeah.
And then she was calling me Nana.
Yep.
Then we were like, oh, like say mama. And she would go dada, which was really annoying. Then she finally started saying mama. It was like right before we went to DC. And while we were in DC, a little bit in New Jersey, it was mama. And then all of a sudden she was hanging out with my dad nonstop. And then I became pop. I am not happy about it. I need to get her back on this mama train because I am not pop.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
Say mama. And she goes pop. I'm like,
yeah.
Stella, this is not okay. I'd rather be called Nana than Pop. Or
Yeah, and I think is even better than Pop at this point.
It was really funny.
Yeah. It's been a really good week, though. I've worked some. Obviously, I've been back in that groove, but my schedule's gotten a lot better at work. I'm just working later evenings at the start of my week, going into earlier shifts at the end of my week, and it's such a nice transition. It's made more time at home and just like a nicer lifestyle, and I'm really happy about that. So I think that wraps it up for catching up. I know there's probably more, and we'll get to it, I'm sure, on next week's episode as well. But let's get over. Well, I guess before we get over there, if you're going to catch our Patreon show, or if you want to know any more about our Patreon show, we're going to be talking about our planning. We still have a lot of Disney planning to do, and today, as we're recording this Thursday, July 9th, we have 67 days left. We are a week from making dining reservations.
Ooh.
1 week today. So we are finalizing
Do we know what we're going to do? No, we don't.
Become a Patreon member and listen to this week's bonus show to find out.
You can hear our thought process. We should have just recorded our phone call we had this morning.
Yeah, we should have. Our thought process, we really like this bonus show, and what we've done before is like just talk everything out. So check it out. Anyways, let's get on. Let's go talk about your travel to DC. Yeah,
so it was good. It was just me, Stella, and Jack. I actually ended up... I flew out on a Monday. I believe that like Monday or Tuesday before, I had my TSA pre-check appointment. I was able to schedule an appointment really quickly. Had my appointment. The appointment was a total of 10 minutes. It was very easy, like effortless. And I got my approval like 2 days later. So that was great. So I was able to go through pre-check because the airports have had really crazy busy lines recently. And since Jack is a minor, he has to go with me anyway. So my number was on his ticket, which worked out well. We only had 2 seats on the plane because Stella is under 24 months and I don't want to buy her a seat if I don't have to. But we did buy Jackson some cool things for the plane. So we bought him some magnetiles. You gotta imagine this. They're 3D shapes. So they're from the brand Gigglescape at Target. And they had 3 different sets. 4 different sets, maybe?
I think 3.
I think one of them was like only one shape and it was like a heart. That was like the only thing you could kind of make out of it. But so we were like, So they had like 2 other flat ones and then they had this 3D shape one. It was only $10 for 12 pieces. Well, this one was only 12 pieces because it was 3D shapes. I think the other ones were 20 or 24 pieces.
I think they were 20 pieces for $10. Yeah.
Because they're the Gigglescape brand. The Magnetiles brand, I don't know the amount of pieces, but it's the same like shape and style of tin, and it's $20.
Yeah.
A lot. And the Gigglescape ones were actually really, really amazing because they came with this booklet of like 8 different ideas of things that you can build with only these 12, shapes. And it was amazing. Jackson loved it. He loved looking at the brochure. He loved flipping around and seeing what he could make. He was like better at following the directions than I thought he would be. So I have a picture of that on my phone. He really loved that. We bought a umbrella stroller for Stella. Stick with me here. I get really anxious before I travel, especially with the kids, especially when I'm alone.
Where is the umbrella stroller, by the way?
It's in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. What else is in Washington, D.C.?
One of Stella's passies.
I didn't know that. But what else is in Washington, D.C.? Or it might be in Knoxville.
Well, it's kind of in the abyss now. My driver's license.
Yeah.
So we bought an umbrella stroller for me to have in the airport with her. It's just easy to get her in and out of. It's easy to contain her in it. It's easy to feed her in there when there is no high chair available. And then because I'm psychotic and I'm in love with my stroller, I have an Up-A-Baby Cruise V2. I also brought that. But I didn't want to bring that through the airport because I have a travel bag for it. And it's kind of a pain in the butt to put in the travel bag because you have to take the wheels off of it. But the travel bag is useful, 1, because it has wheels on it also, and 2, because it insures the stroller if anything happens to the stroller. And it's obviously going underneath the plane, so I need to keep my baby safe. So I bought a $20 umbrella stroller so I can use it through the airport and on the metro, and if I needed it like on the go here and there, or to use as a high chair or whatever. And I only used it that day. And then I purposefully left it in Washington, D.C. because I had too much stuff to bring on and off of the Amtrak train by myself.
Yeah, purposefully.
Yeah. But I do kind of regret not like bringing it back here. Like I kind of wish we did have the umbrella stroller here because I feel like it would be easy just to like keep in the car, like just in case we needed to like pop in and out.
Yeah,
somewhere.
don't worry, guys. I'm sure in a couple of weeks she's gonna be like, we need to get an umbrella stroller.
Yeah.
And we'll have another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course. And it's gonna be Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because Jack might need to use it.
That's true.
I don't know. Okay. So he had that. He also had a little bluey, oh my gosh, what is it called? It's from Crayola. Imagine Ink, is that it?
I don't know the name of it either.
Color Wonder.
Oh.
Color Wonder.
There you go.
He had a bluey Color Wonder pack, and it was really cool. He really loves the Color Wonder stuff. So it came with like 4 colors and like 20 different pages. He did a few of them. He's not like big into coloring, but if you catch him in a good mood and it's like something new and exciting, he'll do it. So he also had that for the plane. He had a little Hot Wheels set for the plane, like a little travel thing that my dad got from like the 90s. And that holds 3 cars. And so he had that. He had his tablet with his Mickey Mouse headphones. I only let him really watch movies when we travel because traveling is stressful enough with kids. And in my experience, it's kind of better to give him the tablet so we all have a more peaceful experience. He's older now, so he doesn't like need it. But when I'm traveling alone, my attention has to be on Stella, like most of the time. Like he can sit, like I can sit there and play like Uno with him or play whatever with him. But like, what is Stella doing? She's probably biting something or crawling up and down the airplane. So like I have to make sure that
Let her
like
go.
she's still a baby. So I have to make sure that she's not screaming, that she's not putting something in her mouth she shouldn't, not disturbing anyone, not kicking anything. So like my full attention is really on her when I'm traveling alone. I kind of hate popping a tablet in front of him like now that he's like old enough. But I mean, I'm traveling alone. Like what else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, it is what it is.
He watched a movie. I think he watched Frozen or Frozen 2. And then that was it. The flight was like super, super quick. He was very excited to see Molly. And then we got to DC. We took some pictures in front of like a Lincoln Memorial thing, which is sad because we didn't actually get to go to the Lincoln Memorial this time. Spoiler alert. And then they lost my stroller. Remember that stroller that I love so, so dearly that I had to bring 2 strollers with me because I cannot part from my stroller for a month at a time? They lost it. So we were like, the luggage is done. Where's my stroller? It was like, it went in with all my suitcases. It was a checked bag. Where's my stroller? Oh, stroller, that would be in the oversized. And I was like, it's not oversized. And anywhere I've ever traveled before, any airport that I've ever traveled into with that stroller, it's never been put in oversized luggage. But in the DC airport, it was. So we look over there. Nope, nothing there. And there's like 6 other people there that are like, where's my booster seat? Where is my bag? Where is my stroller? And we're just sitting there waiting for like an hour. And there were 2 attendants that kept coming over and they're like, what is it? What are you missing? What's your blah, blah, blah. It was so annoying. And we kept looking over. It was literally the carousel right next to us was the oversized one. And we kept looking and looking and looking. There was nothing. And then all of a sudden we looked and everything was laying there on the floor in front of it. Not on the carousel, on the floor in front of it. Everything was all lined up. It was literally like it just appeared out of Narnia.
That's weird.
It was the weirdest thing. But of course, Stella was cutting up. Jackson was getting antsy. I was starving. I was so hangry. So we finally got it. It was a pain in the butt to lug everything through the airport. 2 suitcases, Stella, the stroller, and the umbrella stroller, and Jackson. Thank God Molly came to meet us at the airport. We took the metro train, which is like a inner city train, I guess I could say. Almost like a subway. It goes underground sometimes. It's above ground sometimes. If you're in New Jersey, it reminds me of the PATH train a little bit. Jackson absolutely loved that. And that was kind of it for our travel. We went out to get pizza that night, and then we hung out at home and played Uno. And for sleeping arrangements, Molly has a studio apartment, but it has a wall that separates the sleeping area from the living area. So we put Jackson and Stella in that room where like the bedroom would be. So Jack was in Molly's bed. Stella was in a pack and play that Molly bought for her. And then me and Molly were on the couch bed in the living room area, but we sat out on the back deck most of the time. Stella cried almost all night. She went through quite a lot of bottles. She had a very hard time transitioning. And from that night on, we decided to just keep Jackson in the bed with us in the living area, like on the couch bed, because he has a stuffed lion that he sleeps with. And it has a rattle in it. And we're just so afraid that every time that Stella cries, if he moves it, it's going to like wake her or disturb her even further. So we just kept Jack in bed with us. And it was kind of fine. He's not bad to sleep with. As far as places we've been to, so one of the first places we hit was Union Station. It's a really big like train and transportation plaza. They have the metro train goes in there. The Amtrak train goes in there. I don't know what else goes in there, but it's just a really big, beautiful old building. From there, we took a walk to the U.S. Capitol. So there's a street called New Jersey Avenue, by the way. It's very cute. Me and Jack and Stella took a picture in front of it. And then we went to the Capitol. So we walked around the Capitol grounds. We didn't like go on the steps just because we had the stroller and everything, but you can only go up to the first section of the steps by like the first landing, and then everything else is barricaded off. So you can't go all the way up top for like obvious reasons for what happened a few years ago. But it was really cute. I actually have this adorable picture of Jackson and Stella, but Stella's standing up and Jack's holding her hand. It's super cute. So we did that. Jackson also laid on the ground in like the grass. Like literally he was doing like snow angels on the grass for I don't know what reason, but it was also extremely hot there.
Yeah, you were telling me that it was like smelting out there.
It was very, very hot. Molly also worked the first 2 full days that we were there. So we kind of did things in like the afternoon / like evening. The second day she was out of work early-ish. So we took the metro train and we went over to the Smithsonian's National Zoo. The zoo was really interesting. It was also extremely hot. I was not taking care of myself properly. Like I was getting dehydrated. I was also starving. And it was kind of empty, but it had a really it was so weirdly set up. It was this big like curvy path. I guess maybe it connected. I don't really know, but there was nothing like directly on the path. Like you had to take all these little like other walkways to like get to the different exhibits. So it felt like more walking than what it needed to be, rather than just like stuff like just being like on the path. It was just like if you have to see the elephants and you have to go like back around here or go through this building and then go back there, and like it was all just like in little like alcoves.
It seems so oddly laid out.
It was very oddly laid out, and like nothing like connected. So you have to like go in the elephants and then back out of the elephants and back onto the main path and go into the gorillas and back out of the gorillas and into the pandas and then back out of the pandas. Like
that's so weird.
Instead of it just being like flowing and like connected. So it was a little bit strange. I just remember being really, really hot and really like unpleasant and not loving my experience. But I think that was mostly my fault, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it was good. It was nice. It was just we didn't see the elephants. The pandas were cute. We saw the pandas. We saw some horses and donkeys. We saw a lot of like the little creatures in like the rodent kind of area. We did not make it to the lions because it was just too hot. Everyone was getting too tired and too cranky. So we went back to Molly's house that night. Kind of hung out. We made the s'mores cookies. We watched a little bit of a movie. And then the next day, Molly was completely off. So we went to this place for breakfast. Oh my God, Molly's going to kill me if I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it was so cute. I have a picture of Jack here. I just don't know what the name of it is. Jackson kept asking for happy face pancakes. And they made one for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was so cute. Like the waitress was so nice and she made him a little happy face pancake. And he was like thrilled with it. It was so cute. The place was very good. I don't even know what I ate. French toast. It was delicious.
Yeah. Your go-to.
Yeah, my go-to. I love French toast. Then we took the metro train, again, over to the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. I do have to say, it was free. So the Smithsonian Museum was free. You literally walk in. I think you go through a metal detector. But the zoo is also free. However, you need to go online and reserve tickets for the zoo.
Really?
And I think it's because it is not in the best area. I'm trying to be gentle with my words.
Okay.
And there is a bigger population of people who are down on their luck and I think may find themselves hanging out in the zoo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that that's why they have you go on and reserve tickets.
Gotcha. Instead of just being able to like
walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the National Museum obviously has a lot more like security. So like you can just walk in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which like sounds like opposite, but like because there's security there, you don't need to reserve a ticket pretty much. Is my assumption. Jackson loved the museum. Like loved it. I really want to take him to the Museum of Natural History in New York because I think he would like adore that.
That would be really cool.
A lot of really cool exhibits. I gotta say, my favorite was the dinosaur exhibit. Now, the mummy exhibit was down. I was not happy about that. But the dinosaur exhibit was so cool. And this is gonna sound so like specific, but every like, okay, like this is, I'm showing Mitchell a picture of like some like fossils and dinosaur bones. But the thing was that they had like a little like silhouette image of what bones are like real and what ones are synthetic, or which ones are composite, which is like bones that were found in different places. So it's like, this is still a triceratops, but this one was found in Mexico and this one was found in China. I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
So like, it's not all from the same
location.
It's not from the same exact animal, but it's, you know, picked from other places.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought that was so interesting. So like, I literally just sat there and like, was like gazing up. I was like, this is composite and this one is here and this one, and like comparing like the synthetic to the real. Some of them you couldn't tell that they were like synthetic. And then some of them you were like, oh, like they had like a T-Rex and it was so cool. Like the breastbone of the T-Rex was real and you can just so tell that it was real from like all like the like wear on it. I don't know. It was just so cool. I really liked looking at that. I spent a very long time in the dinosaur exhibit.
Was the head real?
I don't remember. Also, woolly mammoths. Let me just say, they're not as big as what I thought they were.
Really?
Yeah.
How big were they?
Like that.
Okay, so basically what Amanda's showing me is
okay, but this is also, the pedestal it's up on is as tall as Jackson is.
Yeah, it looks like...
It looks like just a big elephant.
Yeah, just a big elephant.
I really thought it was like 4 times the size of an elephant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But it's just like the size of an elephant.
Yeah.
And I was like a little disappointed because I thought they were like way bigger.
Wow. Well, there you go.
I know.
You were not taught well in history.
I was not. Yeah. Oh, see, look, here's like a little thing where it says like the white bones are real and the yellow bones are cast.
Okay, yeah, that's really
cool.
But
then like you obviously have to like look yourself and like compare it to like the actual like
well, I think if you want to see some references of this, we will post these this week. There'll be a post about the trip at the museum, so make sure you go check on Instagram to see what we're referring to.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed that, and then we went back home. Oh, but after the museum, you know what else we saw in the museum? We saw, they had this whole like gem, like diamond and gem exhibit. And what did I see? What was it? What was it called? Oh my God. It was like, they had like 3 cops in the room.
Oh, really?
For this like necklace that's in the Smithsonian Museum. I cannot think of what it is called. Hope Diamond?
Okay, what is it? Like, why is it important?
I don't know. I read a whole thing about it. And then, like, as soon as I read it, I went, that's interesting. And then I walked away, and then that was it.
Wow.
I think it's like a nearly perfect diamond. Or, like, it is a perfect diamond. Like, doesn't have any flaws or anything in it. And it's, like, really big.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on a necklace. I think that's what it is. This is going to make me sound extremely, like, ignorant.
Are you going to search it up now?
Yes, I am. Yes, okay. The Hope Diamond is a famous, fancy, deep grayish blue gem renowned for its size, historic lore, and vivid red phosphorescence. Gets its color from trace amounts of boron permanently displayed at the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C.
That's cool.
It is a 45.52 carats, classified as a type 2B diamond. Ooh, discovered in the 1600s in India. Ooh, it's cursed. Legends claim that the stone is cursed, supposedly bringing misfortune and tragedy to its owners, a myth famously promoted by early 20th century jeweler Pierre Cartier to boost its allure.
That's pretty cool. Imagine just making something up.
Marie Antoinette had the necklace.
You love her.
I love Marie Antoinette. So that was really cool to see. It was like on display. There was a whole bunch of cops in the room and I don't know. It was really nice. There's also these like really just like big natural diamonds that were in there and different types of, I don't know. It was cool. I really liked that area. They also had like a big rock exhibit, like different types of rocks and everything. It was really cool. It was like different in shape and size than what I thought it would be though. It almost reminded me of like the hub and spokes of like Disneyland.
Yeah.
It was this like octagonal like shaped room. And then there was like a room here and a room here and a room here and a room here. And then like sometimes you were just like in like the like octagonal shaped like hallway and you're just like walking around. It's like this exhibit's closed, this exhibit's closed. And then so you go like upstairs and then you like go around the same thing. I think there's 3 levels.
Okay. Interesting.
Honestly, I couldn't even find where the mummies were supposed to be, but I knew it was closed. We went to the like Neanderthal exhibit. It was kind of cool. It was nice. And the ocean exhibit was nice. They had a giant, like, whale hanging from the ceiling.
That's pretty cool.
But that's also, like, the one in New York.
Yeah.
Museum of Natural History. It was nice.
Yeah. Did you visit anywhere else while you were in D.C.?
I don't think so. But, we did. We saw the White House.
Yeah.
That was our very last day there. We saw the White House. You can't get close to it at all anymore. Like, you can't even, like, walk in, like, the park in front of it. I forgot what it's called. The National Mall, maybe? I don't know. You can't even walk up to there. And they have this, like, thick black fence that, like, when you take pictures, it just looks like you're standing in front of a fence.
And just so you know, guys, she was out of there before the reflecting pool had its issues. So, no, she did not pull up a piece of the reflecting pool.
No, I didn't even see the reflecting pool.
You didn't go down to it?
No, we didn't go to the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial. We didn't go to any of that.
Wow. Well,
we really didn't have the time. But you know what was also really cool that I saw that I didn't expect to see?
What?
Oh my God. What is the name of it? So we saw Abraham Lincoln's house and where he died, and the theater right across the street from his house where he was shot.
Oh, really?
I didn't know it was right across the street from his house.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
You did?
I knew that, yeah. I didn't know you went to see it.
We walked past it. It was on our way to the metro train. Molly was like, and here's Lincoln's house. And I was like, what?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And there's a theater. And I was like, what? Isn't it called the Lincoln Theater?
I don't know the name of it. That's a you knowledge thing.
I don't know.
You can come to me. Listen, you guys can come to me with Disney history. That's my expertise. But anything else, no.
Ford's Theater. Sorry,
Theater.
I'm terrible. The Ford's Theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing you got to do while you were up there?
I mean, the Smithsonian Museum was really cool. But, like, seeing the Capitol was also very cool because there's a bunch of other, like, buildings that are really important around there. Like, the Treasury is around there. Like, National Post Office is right there. We walked past that, like, a million times. The National Library, National Everything was up there. It was cool. It was just really hot when we saw the Capitol, and it was kind of like right after Molly got off work. We're all kind of hungry, and we're like walking around, and Stella's tired, and she's cranky, and it's like the first day there, and she's out of sorts, and like, yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
Everything was kind of a lot that trip, but I'm glad we did a lot. We did a lot. But I guess the museum was really nice because it was also indoors. So I feel like we got to spend a lot of nice time in there and like really look at everything because it's better than being outside. Because it was so hot.
Yeah, that's true. After that, you went up to New Jersey, right? So
we did.
What was the travel like? I know you didn't do too much in Jersey. I mean, you were there for 2 weeks, but like you must have spent some time with family. But what was that like?
Well, we took a Amtrak train from Washington, D.C., so from Union Station up to Metro City? Metro Park. That was in, I don't know. What was the name of that town it was in? I don't know.
You're forgetting a lot.
I'm forgetting a lot. Anyway, my parents picked me up at the train station. But the Twain-wide.
You sound like Jack.
Train ride was only 3 hours. It wasn't bad at all. Because I had the kids, we got priority boarding, which was nice, except it wasn't nice because we had to wait on an elevator to take us downstairs to the train platform because I had my luggage. They tell you online that most of the trains will have a checked bag area. They don't tell you that you don't know if your train has a checked bag area or not until you get there.
Wow.
So we did not have a checked bag train car. So I had to go to the ticketing area and pay $25 for my bag to be an oversized bag because I had like a regular like standard checked bag size luggage. The stroller was free. And Jackson's carry-on bag was free. But in the back of every train car, like every individual car, they have like a rack that would fit like 3 or 4 suitcases that were oversized. So I had my suitcase and the stroller were in the back of the train car that we were in. We were in the front of the train car and like most of the seats were all forward facing, but the one that we were in was like forward, and then they had a backward facing, and I was kind of hoping no one would sit with us because I had kids, and I was like, oh, maybe I could like sprawl out. It was a really busy train. So like for the first few stops, no one was with us, and then we had people with us, and then they, you know, left to get off another stop, and then we had someone else come with us, and then they left to get off on another stop.
Did anyone bother you? Anyone try to talk, or everyone just kind of?
Oh yeah, no, the people were talking to me.
Really?
Especially because I had the kids. Yeah. I mean, people were nice, but I just like felt bad because like Stella was all over the place.
Yeah.
She did not want to sit still. She's learning how to walk. She's trying to do all the things. I'm just like handing her snacks. I have to get a bottle, and there's room under the seats, but I don't know if you're like supposed to store items underneath the seats. So I had the items like above us. There's a lot of space for luggage like up top. But if I need to like get something like a bottle, I had to like go up and like bring everything down and get everything. And like people are walking past you constantly. Like it was busy because like the stop that we got on at, Washington, D.C., was the like beginning origin city. So you had like more time to like get on and off and everything. But they only give you like 2 or 3 minutes at each stop. So like if you're getting off, you get off. And they tell you have to be in the first 3 train cars because they're not opening all the car doors.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you do if it's... What do you do when it is yours? Like if you're in that car and the next stop is yours, do you switch to the next train car?
You get up and you walk over and you just stand in the middle of the aisle, I guess.
That's crazy.
But with mine, they did open all the doors, and Molly was so nervous about me with all the stuff that she found one of the conductors and was like, my friend is on there and she has 2 kids and I need you to help her with the luggage. So the guy knew, and he came up to me and he was like, hey, you're the next stop, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, all right, I'll help you with the bags. So he got the bags off for me, and he like set them on the platform, and he was like, do you need help off? I can hold one of the carry-on bags. I can help your son off. And I was like, no, we're good. So it was nice. And he stood with the bags in like the back of the train where he got off. He waited for me and the kids to get off and then to go like meet him with the bag. So
that's really nice.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very good. It was a good experience. I loved it. I liked that we were able to get up and down. We did not go to the bathroom on the train, so I don't have any experience with that. Which was surprising for 3 hours.
That is really surprising, considering you'll use the restroom before we take off in the plane, and within about 10 minutes up in the air, you're like, I need to use the restroom.
I think that's more like anxiety, but this time I'm more like telling myself like, you can't go because you have 2 kids with you alone, and it's going to be like smaller than like any other bathroom you've ever been in with 2 kids. Like I can't leave Jack sitting in the seat. He's 4 years old. I can't leave him alone while I go to the bathroom with Stella.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, you don't have to go. Even if you do, you don't. So hold it, girlfriend.
And then your parents end up going to the wrong station to pick you up.
They did, yeah. But they were only 10 minutes away, which wasn't bad.
That's not bad.
So I ended up just opening up the stroller, the Up a Baby stroller. I just took my time on the train station, opened up the Up a Baby stroller with one hand because I was holding Stella with the other one, and popped her in it. And by the time I pressed the button for the elevator to go down, I saw them pull up. It was perfect timing.
That was good timing.
Yeah.
So how was your time in New Jersey? What did you do before I got up there? And
we ate. We literally just ate food. We ate Gino's pizza. Of course, we ate pizza like all the time. We ate Cuban food, I think it is. Roomba?
That's what
yeah, Roomba. It was Cuban food, and we ate bagels. We ate Taylor ham, a New Jersey classic. We saw a lot of family. We had my nephew Carter's baptism, so we got to see all the family there. We got to dress up, and that was a really nice day to celebrate that. We had Father's Day. We hung out in the backyard with my sister and her kids and grandmother and my parents. We had the pool, and the kids played in the pool. It was like a blow-up pool. They had a lot of fun. I don't know. Just saw a lot of family. Spent a lot of time with my grandmother. Cooked food, ate food, hung out in my dad's backyard. I slept in a little bit. Dad and Mom would take the kids in the morning, hang out so I could sleep in a little bit. It was
That's nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. Because I don't usually get up at night with the kids. You do. Well, with Stella. You have been for a bit. Because she's only up like once a night anyway. But yeah, that was kind of it. We really just hung out. We went to a Pride event. in my sister's small town. We went there and it was a lot of fun. They just had like a DJ and music. They had free food. They had pizza there, but we ate pizza at my sister's house beforehand. They had
if I'm in New Jersey, I don't care where if there's
I know,
pizza,
you're getting
I'm
the
eating
pizza.
it. I don't care if I'm full or not. I'm just going to grab a little slice.
We got temporary tattoos and we had little flags and they had Mr. Softy ice cream truck. You could get ice cream for free, which sadly I was so full. I did not end up getting a Mr. Softy.
Yeah, that just amazes me.
I know. It amazes me too. And then the kids played in the park because it was it was in the park. So it was really nice. It was really cute. We had a really good time. I'm trying to think of other things that we did. I really don't know. We really just hung out and spent time with family. And that's really important to me because I don't get to see my family very much. And I'm very, very close with them. So we spent a lot of time in the backyard, hanging out, talking, seeing people. Right? Wasn't that about it?
I think that's about it. Then I came up there and went to the beach, which we'll get to next week. We'll talk about our Long Beach Island trip. And it was a lot of fun. It was 7 days. And there's a lot to unpack from that. So make sure you join us next week to hear all about that entire trip. I'm excited to talk about it. There's a lot of things to
Yeah,
to
it was
discuss.
a really good one though.
Yeah,
I miss it already.
yeah.
I was washing the kids' clothes today and I smelled it and I was like, it smells like the beach. My dad was like, what do you mean it smells like the beach? And I was like, no, it smells like the beach.
Yeah.
I have a good sniffer.
You do have a good sniffer. Well, thank you all for listening this week, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you like more content, join us over on patreon.com/happilyeverafter. And don't forget to follow us over on Instagram and TikTok, Facebook. All the links are in the description below. We appreciate you again. Thank you all. Have a great week, everyone, and thanks for letting us be a part of your day.